Hello everyone, this is the third week of my devlog of an arcade game placed in the stylized fantasy world. This one was all about visuals and some biome changes. As you can see, there is this new grass and totally new location of ruins. I hope you like it. So I was looking a little bit at reference photos and I thought that something was off. And as you can see, I started to tinker with scale and sizes of trees. And right now these big pines are much larger compared to before, and I think that it gives this impression of really old and dense forest, and it looks much more better compared to before. So right now I think I will stay with this kind of look, and I will continue to work on my temple scene more. Okay, so again I made today a lot of small changes. First of all, I increased the light strength, so as you can see the Godot are much stronger and the shadows are much darker. Also, I added some noise to the grass, so not each of the grass is yellow on the top, as you can see, only some of them. And I changed my model of a character, so it's shaded smooth right now, and I changed a little bit the colors. I think it looks much more better, and yeah, I think everything looks a lot better right now. Okay, it's Wednesday and I spent a lot of time on optimization and a lot of small changes. So as you can see right now, there are two new GUI or UI icons sections, and you can see the debugging information for my biome system, or should I say biomes, because I divided biome and grass into two separate instances or nodes, because I wanted to achieve better control over my grass and its density. So the other thing I added was ability to change density of biome depending on the LOD it's currently on. So if I run somewhere where we can see the farther away grass, you can see probably that the grass farther is a lot less dense compared to the grass around our player. And yeah, I also re-enabled this fog effect, I mean blur effect, so it looks really nice. And yeah, as you can see, there is still a problem with textures on my temple, so I don't think so that I will work on it this week, but maybe the performance won't be so bad. So yeah, actually I'm hitting right now 60 FPS without OBS on a 1080p and MSA multiplied by 2, so I think it's pretty acceptable, but I'm not sure if it's a good limitation or something, or should I wait for Godot 4.0 to further work on optimizations, because I checked a lot of things and I couldn't go anywhere higher than 70s of cost of a lot of visual deficiency. So I'm probably staying like that right now, and I will see how it will work. It's Thursday and I kinda changed my grass again. I don't know how many times I did it already, but as you can see, there is this color noise pattern right now on the grass. I also changed blades. They are much more denser compared to before, and also I added new anti-aliasing to my game, FXAA, and yeah, I think it's working pretty nice. So I will probably use it instead of MSAA. I'm not sure why, but other than times 16, MSAA doesn't give me any visual changes. Maybe it's a bug, I am not sure. But I'm quite happy with the results right now. So yeah, I think grass is looking pretty much okay right now. So I will probably focus more on some new assets tomorrow, and we will see what I will have at the end of the week. It's Friday today, so I decided to create a few new assets for my game. I really didn't like the art style of things I created last week, and you know, asset creation is all about process iteration, so I did it again. This time I thought that it would be pretty useful to have them modular, so that I can quickly create in Godot new buildings, ruins, and stuff like that. So this is the result. There are only few assets: straight wall, corner wall, decoration pillars, one destroyed wall, and few bricks. I think it's looking pretty nice right now, so I will probably create more assets in this style later. And it's Saturday, so today I continue to work on some new assets. As you can see, there is this new rock, which took me a lot more time than I expected, and there is this new object in the ruins. So I thought that this place looked nice, but lacked some main visual point, you know, something interesting for a player. So I decided to create this little skill point crystal, which in the future could give you, for example, some new abilities. I also added this very simple special effect of a serpent. The progress is a little bit slow, but I am kinda satisfied with the effect. So I found another moment today to work on my game, and I thought that these visual effects were kinda cool to make, and I decided to create something based on particles. So as you can see, I created this simple little fire. It's actually based on a tutorial which I post a link below this video, and yeah, I think it's looking really nice. This is all for this week. I think that this week was all about those changes in art style. I really like this new ruins location, and I think that I will develop it further in the future. I didn't finish my trail board, or you know, my development plan yet, but right now I'm mostly focusing on creating assets and some visual effects. Nevertheless, I have a plan to add some core game mechanics next week too. So, as always, if you have any suggestions or questions, please leave a comment below. Thank you for watching and see you on the next video.